Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Third 0-0 in a row in Serie A, after Roma, after Empoli, now it's Napoli. I tell you the truth, I was really worried about that game. I really had that prediction of losing 1-0, 2-0 before the game. Maybe it's the Antonio Conte effect, I don't know. Usually I don't pronounce myself on when it's negative result. I always try to avoid or to forget to say the prediction. This time I really said it because I really had that. So it's a 0-0. We should... In a way, because I was thinking really that we would lose, like being happy, but I'm not. First of all, I'm never happy when we draw, when we don't win. But I'm not, because it's a bitter thing. It's true that we don't lose, but we don't win. We don't concede because we still have a clean sheet in Serie A, 5 games in a row, but we don't score. But you know what gives me a lot of bitterness, why I am a bit here disappointed, is because we were stronger. We were stronger. Because if in the first half there were some moments, really not a lot, where Napoli was trying something, they didn't. I saw a bit the copy of Roma, with one difference, is Napoli stronger than Roma. But again, we see a Juve that is in control of ball possession, that is playing with fluid football, if we want, in changing position, in trying to create... from the back we build, we have the ball, we don't risk a lot, we are never in danger. And then up front, we are not able to find a way. We were obsessed with crossing at a certain moment. There was one part of the game where we wanted always to cross. It will not work. And then we try something else, and for a bit it's working. So I think that this team has much more in it offensively as well. Huh? This team has crosses, has unpredictability, has the dribble, but we need to find it. We need to dare it. We need to do it. Which, again, fantastic defensively, I think. But if you are doing 5 in a row against Roma and Napoli as well, and you don't concede shots, you don't concede goals, it means that you are doing well. But that offensive pattern, that being dangerous, not yet. Or we find a goal, and then we go and we score 3. Or we can't unlock against a bit more organized team. But you know what's the problem? That we will play most of the time against this team. We played against the foolish Como that were thinking, hey, Serie A, we are back, selfie in the stadium, oh, it's beautiful here, huh? There is not even the wind, because there in Como Stadium there is a lot of wind. Mamma mia, it's beautiful here, whoa, wow, what a stadium, it's big, it's nice, it's a luxury. And Como, Verona, they were fooled, drunk, because of their victory 3-0 against Napoli, and that's it, huh? Of course, we played against the extremely naive PSV that were thinking at a certain moment, because they had that ball possession, like, hey, here we are here to win it. And then they didn't pay attention, but unlocked because of the magic of a Kenan Yildiz. Like, Kenan Yildiz is, in a way, also unlocking that first game against Como, in a way, because then that ball goes to Mbangula. Mbangula is scoring that first goal. Now, I have to say, we need time, and we will get there. I am positive. After that beginning of the season of Juve, I'm really positive. I would never have thought that I would have seen the way that we are playing today already now. Honestly. So I'm happy that we are already putting that on the field on the 21st of September. The problem is that when you see that you are superior, when you see that you are stronger, and you are not able to unlock that game, and you are doing 3-0-0 in a row, that's the moment where you say, and if we will regret it, and if we will regret it, and if we will regret to not close the game, because, again, I'm super happy. But I'm scared that we will regret these 0-0s being superior. Sometimes you take a 0-0 at home, And you're happy, because you played shit, because things were not working, because you were not able to communicate, because you didn't find yourself, because you were not in the game, it was not your day. These things are happening, and then sometimes at 0-0 you say, whew, with a post from the opponent, you say, that's 0-0, okay, we suffered, we take it 0-0 home, it's better than a loss. But when you're stronger like that, we were stronger against Roma, we were stronger today. Empoli is a game that made me angry. Today I'm not angry. Today I'm... I don't know your feeling. We'll speak about it in today's post-game live. First of all, let me say thank you to Thomas McClough, 35 months with us. I wanted to celebrate this with a win. We move on. The moment I really said now we need to win it was when... There was one moment where I said, let's win it. It was at the 13th minute of the second half. But I don't remember why. I don't remember why I said, let's win it. Because of that back pass. Because of that back pass. That's where I said, let's win it. Let's show it. Yeah, of course, I knew it was because of the referee, but I didn't remember exactly which point was. It was that point. I agree with Thomas. I wanted to celebrate that win as well. I really wanted to celebrate that win, and we didn't yet. I see someone in the chat is saying, Beppe, you are not angry enough. I was really angry against Empoli because we didn't try. Today, I'm not happy. You see it on my face. I'm not saying I'm happy. I'm not happy. I am not happy. It's impossible to be happy because we were stronger and we needed to win and we needed to do a bit more offensively. But it's such a pity. There are two ways of seeing it. There is one way. We don't lose, we don't concede, then we don't win, we don't score. There is another way. We could have lost against an angry Conte that at a certain moment, and the referee kept us out of his game. Pay attention because I will come back on that. And also Napoli. In the second half, they stopped playing. Our attack is not slow. Our attack is not daring yet. With the potential that we have, we are not daring yet. Let me read a bit of your comments because I see that you are culminating again. Thank you. I thought that the people would have been ghosts after the third 0-0 in Serie A, but you are a lot to respond again present today. Thank you for that. Again, the magic. Whoop, you see, hey, do the hello with the hand. Look at that. 3 hands that are saying hello. Grande, fantastic, guys. Thank you. Merci. The coffee. That made me smile. So thank you for the support, really sincerely, guys. Really sincerely. Thank you for the support. Like Mohamed Youssef with a beautiful donation. Whoever will play against Motta will always defend. 0-0 consistency isn't bad for a fresh new squad. They will find little creativity in front. But we have the creative players. Kenan Yildiz is a creative player. Koopmeiners, I'm sad that we don't see yet from Koopmeiners these shots because they are blocking him. They know how strong he is. They are blocking him, so he will need to find a way to unlock himself. He's not playing with Atalanta anymore. An Atalanta that was probably a bit faster, a bit more intense. We are not yet running at full regime. We are circulating the ball fast. We are playing a lot with the ball. We are moving. Except of once at a certain moment we're not moving, we're too static. But in general in the game, we're really moving, we're doing the movements, etc., etc. But I didn't see that, and it's except of in Champions League. If I speak about the last 3 games of Serie, there is not really one moment where I stood up when I said, "Okay, it's now, it's coming, I feel it." Then you can miss, you can go on the post, but I didn't do that. Like come on, it's now. I didn't have it. I didn't see a counter-attack yet. I didn't see a fast transition from minus to plus. I didn't see that. And that's something that, guys, I would love to see. We'll speak, of course, about Dusan Vlahovic. Then I agree with you. Again, I said it. I was not expecting the team to assimilate, to digest all that big changes of way of playing from Thiago Motta, what he's asking so fast. I was not. honestly. So in a way, I say, okay, I'm positive. I see beautiful things that will come. Alessio, 33 months with us. Grandissimo Alessio. Disaster game with 2 draws behind us. We needed to win. No excuses. Why only 2 changes? This team is not so strong as we might think yet. So Alessio is giving me the other reverse of the medal. He's telling me, Beppe, it's a disaster game. I would not qualify it as disaster game. Disaster game would be different. Then I agree, and I said it today in the video this morning. I said, if you draw 0-0 today against a Napoli that won 3-4, that smashed 4-0 Cagliari, that is the team that scored, I think, the most in Serie A, had the most attempts, then you would say, okay, that 0-0 is acceptable if you had 12-12, winning Roma and winning Empoli. Juventino will never accept a draw, but you know what I mean. It's a pity that I always have to say that, because then I know that people, they will transform what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. But a 0-0, or even if it was a 1-1 against a Napoli in that fashion after 2 draws, that's where Juventini are not happy and starts to be impatient, because the ranking is moving, because we are below Torino, because we are below Udinese that can go at 13. They have 10 at the moment, because probably Inter will win tomorrow and will be behind them. So it's a pity, because we know it, in the era of the 3 points, a draw is not good enough. While if we are speaking about 20 years ago, when it was the era of 2 points, a draw was extremely important. Then what is also something important to remember is that at the moment we are unbeaten, and that, again, we are not the same. It's another story. It will probably not be the same. But with Antonio Conte in 11-12, it was also a team that was not always winning. We never lost. But we didn't always win. We did a lot of draws. And that boosts the confidence that you are a strong team that is able to do. Why only 2 changes? If you are looking at the changes, Alessio, I was expecting a bit more changes, same as you, but Gatti was not 100%. Danilo, clearly, I will go really fast. Danilo clearly is not a player that is counting on. We saw it today. Cambiaso was doing that well in terms of tactics that he didn't want to change him for Cabal, so I understand it. Rui made no sense to change him neither, because he's also playing that left back position. Thuram entered maybe a few minutes too late, but if you see how Thuram entered, guys, it's not that he changed the world. Douglas Luiz at the moment is not ready for Serie A, because he comes from a total different football. He still needs to adapt and to show. Adzic would be too big of a test today. Bangula, I see that the people are saying Bangula. Bangula, guys, I know Bangula. I told you I love Bangula. But Bangula, I was never expecting him to even stay with the first team, because I followed him. So what he's already doing is already a miracle. And he deserves it. But we saw it in the last 2 games of Serie A. We put in Bangula to change the game, and he's not able to change it. So it's no. Conceição is injured, Milik is injured. So here you have your answer. Maybe Fagioli, but even Fagioli, we saw him entering not well in the game that he played. Even when he started, it's not yet the Fagioli. I always told you Fagioli will need time before again competing for a starting position in the team. So if you want to accelerate the game, it's not Fagioli that you need there. So I really understand them. The changes. You keep Yildiz the entire game. I don't think that Yildiz was really tired. He had still some energy. Koopmeiners could have done the difference. Changing Koopmeiners from side was making sense. Neven, thank you, my friend, for your donation, brother. Was relying on DV9 for this season a mistake? They have different things to take into consideration on that one. We had already half of the team that was out of the project. They were publicly out of the project. It has been difficult to sell all of them. At the end, we did it, except of Arthur. We did it, even if we had to wait a bit more for Kostic. Having Vlahovic on top of that there, it's not that you couldn't sell him. The problem would have been, how can you replace him? Because probably with negotiation for strikers would have taken so long, taking you out of your other negotiation, and probably you would have missed on money there, which I think was not the moment to sell. This was not the season to sell Dusan Vlahovic. We had no budget anymore, as simple as it is. We had no budget anymore for another striker, relying maybe on Milik being back on time, and Milik, he needs to start again from scratch, so he will miss a few games. I said that if we will not see any new striker at Juventus as a vice Vlahovic, we'll have some problem. Then Dusan played bad, and also that is something that I say congratulations to Thiago Motta. He doesn't look to anybody. I mean, we need to play. We need to win. We need performance. We need players that are able to give something. And if he plays 45 minutes and he's not delivering, he's out. That you are a Mr. 80 million that is earning 12 million a year, I don't care. I play with Weah up front. And I think it was really courageous from him to do it, and also sending a message to him: wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. He was totally out of the game. At a certain moment, he has that control that he's totally missing. Wake up, wake up, wake up, because like this, it's not okay. Like this is not okay. We'll speak about the individuals in a second. Let me first read with Serie that is offering a membership to someone of the chat who received it. It is Jose Angel. Grande, grande. I love when it's the loyal ones, the faces that we always see every single live, even during the weeks, that are receiving them. Congratulations to Jose Angel. Angel, please say thank you to Serie, but I'm sure that you already did, of course. Dr. Tayeser, that is telling us Beppe must have moved Cope as striker and subbed DV9, Mr. 70 million, not 45 Weah. Isn't a 9. On the other hand, we should have got in Douglas Luiz Bangula. We don't deliver lethal qualities, passes and crosses. DV9 will rise 100%. I hope that he will rise, as you say, 100%. I really hope, because we need him. I said in that do you remember what I told you in that mini cycle starting with Empoli? I said the one that I really want to do well in that mini cycle starting with Empoli is Dusan, because we have nobody else. He flopped Empoli. Insisted on him in Champions League. He didn't do well, and we are at the third game where he's not doing well. So we totally lost him, and if 2 of the 3 games are ending 0-0, it's also partially because of him, because he needs to score. He needs to score. We can say whatever. He needs to score. He needs to take his chances. Then you have a goalkeeper, he's there. But you need to go on target. I don't agree about Bangula today. I don't agree. Douglas Luiz neither, but we already went through it. If Douglas Luiz is ready, he starts. As easy as that. Because he's a top player that I love, and you know how much I love Douglas Luiz. If he's ready, he starts today without any doubt. If he doesn't start, it's because he's just not ready. We saw him entering in some games. We didn't see yet Douglas Luiz because he's not ready. Because he is not ready. So I already explained the players why we did only 2 and not 3. Weah, I don't agree that he's not a striker. Today, you know what? Maybe I'm unpopular. Tell me, guys, what you think about Weah or not. I don't want Weah as the vice Vlahovic. I don't want Weah when Dusan one day leaves or whatever. I don't want Weah to be our strikers. Let's agree on that. But you know that these 45 minutes, he did more than Dusan. He didn't disappoint me. He was pressing. He was coming in the back. You know, when that striker that is coming, that is touching the ball, giving it simply and pure passes in the foot of the one that was there. It was Cope, Locatelli, McKennie, whoever. And then he was turning himself and going. I liked Weah. Then he didn't receive a lot of balls. Like Dusan didn't receive a lot of balls. That is not the number 9 that we all expect. I agree. But the 45 minutes of today of Weah, I can't say that it was a disaster. And he played in that, but he knows the movements Today, if you really look at the 45 minutes of Weah, you see that he knows these movements because he already did it when he was younger. He already played as a 9 in his youth, or not even only youth, even when he was with first teams, in other teams, he played that position. So it's an option that I said end of August, so 1 month ago. I already said that that was a possibility, and today we saw it. So I'm not surprised about that movement. Hopefully we have a Dusan Vlahovic, like we said, he's coming back 100%, and we don't even speak about it. High thematics grande, 2 months together with us. That's always a beautiful, because it's not only 1, it's 2. Let me check, by the way. I'm always curious here. Not bad, Not bad, 30, and we go to 33,800. So for the people that are just watching, enjoying, if you want to put a maximum of subscriptions as well with some likes, it's appreciated. Only 143 likes, guys. This is not how we will spread the message of the channel. This is not how we will spread the message of the channel. So the people that are there on their smartphones, iPad, computer, put a maximum of more likes we have, more the channel will be shared with the Juventini of the world. It takes a second and we do it. Thoughts on Nico Gonzalez tonight versus Empoli poor, versus PSV probably man of the match performance, versus Napoli he was ineffective. What do you think? Look, when you do 0-0, it's difficult to judge our offensive players with high ratings. But I like the performance of Nico Gonzalez. He was not good against Empoli, but you remember what I said? I said I have no problem with Nico Gonzalez in that game. I mean, he trained 2 days with what's the name there? Thiago Motta, then he left with international break. He came back, he trained 2 days with an international travel. In the meanwhile, he was a bit injured to the ankle, or to the sole, I don't remember, a bit injured to the head. He played 2 games with Argentina, he comes back, he played 2 games, he goes to play with Empoli, he's playing, I think, 90 minutes, I don't know, where he was not effective, but this is because the coach is playing him, because the coach is trusting him to do so, and he didn't play 90 minutes, he went out at a certain moment. So I didn't blame him, even if I said the performance was not great. He was fantastic against PSV today, he was not as good as PSV, because it was a different type of game, because he gave some support also to Savona. But if you are really looking, the few times that we were there up front and the ball was there, he didn't do bad. According to me, he didn't do bad, personally. Then we can go, because some people told me, Beppe, can we check Nico Gonzalez specifically, how many touches, etc., etc., Nico Gonzalez had 43 touches. Comparing him with Yildiz, there is a big gap. 76 touches for Yildiz, 43 for Nico Gonzalez. Yildiz, 93% pass accuracy. Nico Gonzalez, 78% pass accuracy. So really low on that one. On that one, you are correct, guys, and I am wrong. Passes in final third, 11 for Nico Gonzalez, 15 for Yildiz. If we are looking at another important stats, is possession loss. Kenan Yildiz lost 15 times the ball possession, Nico Gonzalez 13. Dribbles, 2 for Kenan. No, sorry, 2 succeeded for Kenan on 6. Only 2 attempted for Nico Gonzalez, with 0 succeeded. If you're looking at the whys are quite simple. You need to go towards the attacking thirds. We played, and in the first half, we played 37% on the left, 30% on the right, 33% vertical. So it was a Juve 33, more on the left, but quite equal. Second half, 43% on the left, with only 33 on the right side, a bit less centrally. So it's a Juve that predominantly, in priority, was playing and looking for Dusan more than the right side of the field when we were attacking. Was it a big performance of Nico? No. Probably I'm a bit influenced by these 2-3 touches that were a bit creating something, and probably you're right, guys. Probably didn't play a really good game. Probably you're right. I don't remember a big mistake of Nico. That's maybe what influenced me, and I remember these 2-3 things. Probably you're right. You're right. No? Guys, what do you think about the performance of Nico? Let me know. And then I will continue to read all the other messages. But first, what about the... Grazie. Predominantly. Grazie. No, you know it, huh? I go with my heart as well, huh? And I need to watch the game again to be... That's why the day after videos are extremely important. Trash. Sandro de Jong. Average today. And I tell it because I like him. I agree with you, Beppe. But you agree with me what? That he was good, average, bad? Because I said 3 things in the same time. I don't... That's the problem. I don't even agree with me. I don't know what I'm thinking. And I'm asking to the chat, and Hytamatics is saying, Beppe, I agree with you. Bah, if you agree with me, then we are both of the... We can hold hands and go towards the hospital. Average, okay in the first half, poor in the second half. I hate myself even thinking about it, but I shouldn't Juve be able to create through long balls. That midfield, oh, I think you were saying something else with MF. The midfield was packed and Juve looked predictable. Seems too easy to block us. At the moment, yes, huh? They got us. Huh? They know how to block us. They don't create neither. They don't care. They sacrifice trying to win against Juve, but they know how to block us. Great. What are we expecting? Good, respectively, he was putting effort. Now, on the effort, I need to say that I love the effort of all of them. There is not one that didn't put effort in it. Even Dusan Vlahovic put effort. He was not good. He was bad. He was the worst one of the first half and the entire game by consequence. But the effort, even him, didn't miss in the effort today. Yeah, but, you know, we need him back. He's one of the guys that can unlock a second half. Huh? I agree with you, but he's not there, so we knew it already up front. Cope should be more central. Yeah. But the problem, I tell you, why he's not playing central, and then I continue to read the messages of our boys here, Mufit, Luca, Jean-Daniel. Why is he not playing central? Because he's blocked. We will go towards this later, towards the tactical pad, but because he's blocked. Because they block him, they put him in jail there. That's why today they were with 3 midfielders, Napoli. There is one thing, guys, that I like today. Thiago Motta is paying attention to the opponent, but is not necessarily adapting to the opponent that we will play. While today, Conte adapted to Juventus Football Club. We need to do better, especially offensively. We need to be a bit more dangerous. But you see a coach that has absolutely no fear to put Vlahovic on the bench in second half. You see a coach that knows who is informed, who is not informed. To not play Douglas Luiz, the biggest transfer together with Cope Manners, played 0 minutes. He's not scared to launch a Savona, to put Danilo on the bench. And he's not scared to say we continue to play with what we have in mind. Our game. We play our game. We dominate, we want ball possession, and we go. Hey, these things, at long term, and I'm not saying 3-4 years, I'm saying this season. In a few weeks, in a few months, they will make the difference. Believe me, guys. Move it. 3 months together with us. It was good, but still difficult against close. We need the key. We need to find the key. I agree. Thank you for the 3 months, Muffet. 20 months for Luca Seminara. Grazie di tutto, Beppe. No, grazie a te, Luca. Really appreciate it. These messages are the most beautiful ones. 20 months and then just saying, thank you, Beppe. Write a message. Give me your opinion so that I can read it. Jean-Daniel Haddad, thank you for a donation from USA, our friend. Calma, everyone. We have a new team and a new coach. The signs are there of a good team. We just need to crack the puzzle of breaking the low block. You know what? Thank you for a donation. I will ask it. As simple as that. I will ask it to the people. So, I can only put 4 options, guys. I'm not speaking only about the Juve-Napoli game. So try to get out and check a picture of the first 6 games that we played with 3 wins. That we actually won 3 times 3-0. And that stupid goal that we conceded against PSV, but 3 goals scored. And then 3 games 0-0. How do you feel? Do you feel, in a way, worried? It can be, eh? Are you feeling angry? I don't know why, but maybe you are feeling angry. Are you feeling that this is actually better than what you expected initially at the 21st of September, with so many changes in staff, in coach, in way of playing, philosophy, players? Or is it actually that you say, well, guys, I'm confident. This is the way. Yeah, we didn't win, but this is actually the way. Trust the process. Be patient. Calma, everyone. The message of Jean-Daniel Haddad. Thank you for the beautiful asset for that fantastic poll. Thanks to Jean-Daniel Haddad. Mohamed is saying 34 months, Beppe. That's how long I'm here as a member supporting the channel. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. I also want to remind to everyone, Mohamed Youssef supporting the channel, being a GJust family member. It's not just 34 months, it's also being a family member. Thank you. Not scoring for 3 games isn't DV9 problem. Oh, that I agree, Mohamed. On that, I agree. Because when he was out, it's not that we suddenly scored 5 goals. Motta needs to find a way. When he faces a defending team, a different tactics will bring a win. I guess other teams has found a way to stop Motta. Yeah? The positive is that they are fearing this Juventus again. I'm not saying that they are shitting their pants when they are in the tunnels, like they were when they saw Montero, Torricelli, Davids, etc., etc., Antonio Conte, when he was our player. But they start to say, because otherwise, boom, boom. You see, this is what they start to feel. Attention, because otherwise they will slap us. So, if there is a team that is adapting, let's adapt to not concede, especially not in their home. Which is a compliment. I know that we didn't win, but it's a compliment. On the other side, if they found a way, we need to find new ways. We need to find new ways to score. That one I agree. But it's not only because of Dusan Vlahovic. No, never. Never I will say it's only because, you know it, I'm not like that. It's never because of one player. It's never thanks to one player. It's never because everything of the coach. It's never thanks to the coach only. Guru, I already answered the question about why 2 substitution only. We went through all of them, and then you can agree or disagree with me, but I already answered. Emran from Canada, thank you for the donation, my friend. Really appreciate it. Emran. I saw the last 20 minutes. Kenan, Cambiaso, and Nico were dead, man. Cambiaso was out. Nico is understandably yes as well. Then unfortunately, Conceição is not there. You play Weah as a 9, and you have nobody else. Otherwise, Weah would have probably entered instead of Nico. And in that number 9, you would have the Vice Vlahovic, or Nico Gonzalez would have been a 9. No, Weah entering maybe at a 9 with Conceição on the right. But no, Nico was tired. 3 games, 90 minutes in a row after international break at high level with pressure in a new club. We often forget that, but these players that are new, it's a new emotion, it's a press conference, it's a new environment, it's a new city, it's everything is new for them. So it's also the private life that needs to be new. Maybe, I don't know, the new girlfriend is annoying because she doesn't like the city. Maybe she's, I love it so much, take me out, I want to go to the museum. You don't know, But it's true, he was out. Cambiaso was really dead, but Cambiaso, again, I said it around the 60th or 70th minute. I said, if you're looking at all the list of the players so far after 4 games of Serie that ran the most at Juve, the first one is Cambiaso. He's number 1 in terms of kilometers run. And at a certain moment you pay it. And today as well, he was everywhere. Emran is saying, I only saw the last 20 minutes. You should have seen Cambiaso from the first minute. He ran everywhere. He was everywhere. They lost every single challenge, even 50% of Fagioli. But it's difficult. Thank you again. Thank you for the nation. I explained already a lot. But if you only watch the last 20 minutes, it's difficult to give yourself, to give an opinion. With all the respect, because you don't have the complete puzzle. If you're saying amateur mistake by Motta, in my opinion, you can't. Because you don't know what happened before, why we arrive at that point of only two changes. And no, I don't agree. Personally, I don't agree. You can't say amateur mistake by Motta. Cambiaso was extremely important, and I don't think that someone else could have done what he did. No, according to me, Cambiaso, and I knew that he would not go out, because Cambiaso never goes out. So, no, I don't agree. Fagioli, we saw Fagioli. We said it earlier, Emran. Fagioli, at the moment, is not ready. Bangula is not the one. Guys, don't be fooled. And I'm so happy for Bangula that it's with the first team. I'm so happy that he's with the first team. But I watch Bangula since really long. What he's doing now, he's overachieving. And he deserves. But don't be fooled by the first 2 games of Bangula. Calma. You also saw him when he entered in the next 2 games. He was toothless. Calma with Bangula, because otherwise you will have an opinion where you will be disappointed. It will be, if we don't give time to Samuel Bangula to enter, and it's not Juve Napoli on a 0-0 where Bangula needs to enter. If Bangula enters today and he does a mistake in trying to dribble and not succeeding, losing the ball, and they go in counter-attack, you send him back, You send him back to the next gen, and it's over with Bangula, because physically, mentally, it's dead. So, calma with Bangula. Let him play. Let him start games. Continue to trust him. Give him time when we are winning 2-0 to enter. Let him start the game, and if it's not working, you put him out at the 45th, like Dusan Vlahovic went out today. But don't put the world on the shoulders of Bangula against Napoli, especially because he already lost a bit of confidence entering twice, and he was not able to solve the game, where people were already, and we saw him on the front pages of everywhere. It's also new for him, that situation. So I would not love that we go with Bangula. He's the savior of the game, because that would be a big problem, guys. That would be a big problem. And I know the guy since I watched him since really long. Again, it doesn't mean that I don't want to see him playing it. But how many times did we see it? Today I was angry, guys. I was angry when I saw Tuttosport with the exam for Kenna. What does that mean? Exam. It's 19. The exam. What does that mean? Exam. No, there is no exam. There is no, he failed the game today, then it means it's a shit player. Or he scores today and he's doing that 1-0 with that shot that he's trying, and okay, he's the best one of the world. No, he's 19, he will do his mistake, we will be patient with him, we will encourage him when he can. When he's taking that chance, he's at a certain moment a bit selfish. We said it, he is selfish on that one. Maybe because today he saw that it was the exam for Yildiz on the first page of Tuttosport. Maybe he was walking with a dog, he saw that page and Mamma Mia, you know what? They gave me a sign. It's my exam. I need to save. Maybe, So calma with these players. We want young players, give them time to play. Give them time to play, to do these mistakes. And also give them also time to not enter when it's not their moment. My opinion again. So I don't think it's an amateurish mistake of Thiago Motta, personally. I think that he really knows who is on the bench, what they are doing, how strong they are or not. Voila. Mohamed Youssef, thank you again for the donation. Should Divinite play like CR7, attack from him? No. If DV9 should do something, is taking 5% of the mental strength of Cristiano. That's what I would ask him to do. Taking 5% only is enough. Because Cristiano Ronaldo, if there is one thing that is stronger than 99.9% of the players, here. It's here. That's what he needs to take, not changing position. The position is there. Then he's not Zirkzee. It's a different type of player. Dodumo plays. Ciao, my friend. Thank you for the donation. We should go for Jonathan David. Guys, again, I speak about it on the video. No. No. For a simple reason. It's really simple, and the reason. It's really simple, the reason. Why, guys? Why should we not go for Jonathan David? Yeah, nobody's writing. No, it's not because of no money. It's even more simple. Bravo. There is one that wrote it in the chat. Mezaka. Mezaka wrote it in the chat. Mezaka R6. He's not European. He's non-EU. He has double citizenship, Canada, USA. Then maybe, guys, if you tell me that he has another third hidden passport that is, I don't know, French or whatever, then I say I'm sorry. But the researches that I made, he has not a EU passport. So he can't come. And with all the respect for Jonathan David, that I like, but I would not put Jonathan David today as the savior of the... Look, guys, he played in Belgium, he played at Lille. I don't know how he will react. I would not change today a Vlahovic for a Jonathan David, huh? Yeah, today, yes, because Dusan Vlahovic is not performing. It's easy to say Dusan Vlahovic we change because he's not performing. But what do we know if Jonathan David will perform? Now, if you tell me today, Beppe, change Dusan Vlahovic, then give me Holland. Give me, I don't know, Lewandowski. Give me the ones that are banging goals there. These guys, give me these guys. Who is the one of the 4 goals scored? 3 penalties, but still 4 goals scored. Who is it? Lewandowski, Holland, Harry Kane. Give me Harry Kane. No, Harry Kane, no, calma, no, because Harry Kane, you will score a lot of goals and you will lose every single trophy because he has bad luck, guys. This guy, no. Harry Kane, no, Harry Kane, no. But the other one, Gyökeres, that is already from another level. So I said Gyökeres since long. Boniface, top players, huh? Jonathan David is not at these levels yet. Oh, guys, I see that you're all saying, but Afenajan, can we promote? No, we can. The problem with Afenajan is that, no, you're telling me replace Dusan Vlahovic with a guy that was at Roma as a beautiful promise, that went to Cremonese, never played in 2nd division, now he's with our 3rd division. Give him a bit of time. Or, I mean, for me, he can go being called up for the first team. But now, if you say it's Afenajan that is the solution of Juve, no. Juve, they need or to recuperate Dusan Vlahovic, which I hope. I will continue to hope that we can recuperate Dusan Vlahovic. 1. 2. Lowering his salary. Because then he's helping all the team. We are patient with him. We are supporting him. He needs to repay it with his salary. 3, if it's not working, you need to go for another one. But a top one, a striker. A top one. You take the budget of next year, you say, We don't care. We continue with Savona, that today played well. We continue with this, we continue with that, with that. One. How much do we have next year? 100 million? Boom. Striker. C'est tout. And I don't think, honestly, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think that Jonathan Davis is that player today. I don't think that Jonathan David is that player today. I would love to have him in our team. I would take him, especially because he's free for next year, because now it's impossible. I would love. But not as the starter. Not as the starter. You know what I mean? Not as a starter. Yeah, I agree with Jim and so on. Then Bognar is saying, Beppe, dear Giuseppe, thank you. Really polite way. Juve is always playing with 10 men, is useless. Nobody's saying it, but that's the truth. Bognar, I think that everyone is saying it, no? Every single day we are speaking about Dusan Vlahovic. I think that everybody is saying it, no? Or am I wrong? Then that we are playing with 10 is probably a bit exaggerated because he's doing movements, and I respect always the dirty work that is opening spaces. But I think that if you're watching the watch along where I was there, I was pissed off with him. With some people said, Beppe, you're exaggerating. No, I was pissed off because I was really pissed off during the game. Like I was like that against Roma, like I was not happy against PSV, like this season I'm not happy against with Vlahovic. I'm not at the moment. I am not at the moment. But I think, when you are saying, Beppe, dear Giuseppe, nobody's saying it. Of course, everybody's saying it. Probably too many people are saying it, that we are not happy with Dusan. Because that's the reality. Emran, Beppe, thank you for the donation. I'm not criticizing players whole game. No, but that's not what I said. I don't get why they weren't subbed. I think an unperforming Cabal, who may not play, was better than a Cambias who definitely can't keep up the game. No, I understand you, Emran, perfectly. But we don't know how Cabal came back since that international break of Colombia. Did you see Cabal since that international break of Colombia? Don't forget, it's the very first time that Cabal is doing an international break coming back to a team like Juve. And Cambiaso, in the movements that he's doing, is essential. Is the most essential player of Thiago Motta. Changing Cambiaso means that the one that needs to enter needs to offer exactly the same tactical solutions as Cambiaso. More than the legs is the tactical solution. This is why Cabal didn't. And then I also didn't see Cabal lately. I can't tell you if he's informed, if he's not informed, if he's concentrated, if he's not concentrated. You think sometimes, not you, Emran, people in general, we sometimes think, let's include myself as well, we just think, great, play them. And that Allegri was wrong when he said you have these players that are entering, that are finishing on the first pages, that are receiving these applauses, and they fly. And that's the moment where you say, hey, calma. Because sometimes they fly that much that they need to be put back on the ground because it's not exactly the same anymore. It's a reality. We are managing people. We don't see what is happening in the week. Why Douglas Luiz is not ready yet. Why Danilo, has always been a perfect behavior guy, is not starting. And that's why I tell you, I am 100% convinced that if he didn't enter some players, look, we can go again towards them because we already did it earlier, but we can go again towards them. Look, who were the possible changes? Gatti, out. He couldn't play because he was injured. Wea entered instead of Vlahovic. But if you put Wea instead of Vlahovic here, wait, you can't put him anymore on the right side because Conceição is injured. You know what I mean? So it's already over with putting Nico Gonzalez out. You can't because it's already over. Cabal could have been, but again, we don't know about Cabal. And Cambiaso was that essential to the game of Thiago that I don't think he would have gone out. Rui, no, not today. Thuram entered. Thuram didn't change the game for McKennie. What did we say about Thuram? Maybe we were wrong, huh? But what did we say about Thuram not entering earlier in the game? For a simple reason. Because Thuram is positioned on the field lower than what McKennie can do. Which means if you put Thuram in with an already Locatelli, that if you are saying, okay, what is the percentage of Locatelli? Is it 51% defensive or 51% offensive? We will all say Locatelli is 51% defensive, more than 51% offensive. So if you have a Locatelli and you have a Thuram, you put a Thuram that is even lower than Locatelli, Locatelli will follow him and will drop lower, which means that you will start inviting Napoli in your half, which they were not doing. And that's why we waited for Thuram to come. Then Thuram entered. Not only he played a bit lower, because that's his tendency to play, because he's not an offensive midfielder, which we say when we signed him. But not only that, but on top of that, he was not able to give the rhythm, to give the pace, to keep the form. Thuram is also a player that is not used to be concentrated to play 3 games a week. They are not, because they never experienced that at Nice. Who else? Fagioli. Guys, this season, Fagioli, if there is one that is telling me Fagioli was great in one single game, I'm sorry. I will say I'm sorry. But I didn't see a Fagioli that was great this season. So, makes sense. Douglas Luiz, that you know how much I wanted here, was not good this season. Yet, we saw him good in the friendlies, when there was no pressure, when it was... I agree with Jim. He needs to adapt tactically as soon as possible, because he can do the difference. But he's not ready yet today. And there is finish, huh? There it finished. Again, Mangula, we spoke about him already 2 times. So, no, but I understand, of course, what you are saying in a way is correct. Dodi. Dusan being the top paid player is embarrassing. Thank you for the nation again. Look, you know that, or maybe you don't know, Dodi, I don't like these kind of words of embarrassing. I don't like. And you know, for the people that are following the channel, Dusan Vlahovic, according to me, I have been quite harsh on him. Every time that he doesn't play well, I'm harsh on him. Also influenced by the salary he has. Not that much the salary, but even more the number 9, the role that he has in that team. That's why I'm angry with him when he's not doing well. But it makes no sense to comment like that, because he has been paid. He has signed from a Fiorentina when Arrivabene was there. When Manna was there, they made a really strange contract that was going up and up and up. You paid the potential back then. And you know what you paid as well? You paid to anticipate Premier League that had the money. That's what you paid. You paid actually the tax to beat Premier League. That's what you paid. Nonsense? Maybe. But that was a player that you really, really believed in. That you really wanted. Like all of us. All of us. There was not one single guy that on the 22nd of January 2022 was not celebrating the arrival of Dusan Vlahovic. Impossible. You said this guy is the striker of Juve for the next 15 years. You paid that. Mistake today, yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course it's a mistake. Today it's easy to say it's a mistake. Today it's easy to say he earns too much. But you need to go in the past and understanding the situation that we were in. That's why I'm always saying it's too easy to say it's embarrassing, it's finished, it's collapsed. No, you pay a situation. Where Juventus was still in Champions League, where Juventus was still, I believe, fighting for the league back then, it didn't work out. But that was the guy that we were missing. Because we were playing Morata there, that was not working well. So, and I again, if it's for me, guys, if it's for me, and I think I said it even before Chiesa left. I said, Chiesa, we take care now. The next one is Dusan Vlahovic. So don't believe that I'm defending Dusan Vlahovic, at all, absolutely not. Guys, would be strange if some people here on the channel says, Beppe, you're a defender of Dusan Vlahovic. No. But there is always a why in situations. Now, Thuram is not fit. He's not fit. He needs to come back. We know it. And also that, Thomas is saying, how is it the player's fault if the agent did a good job? It's true. Today is earning 12, which is out of proportion for Juve. It's out of proportion for Juve. Just, even if he was banging 30 goals a season, even then it was too much. Because, unfortunately, we need to be sustainable. The problem is that he's not performing, and then we have a real problem. But embarrassing is not the right word to describe the situation, Dusan. Then, of course, Juventus can't allow themselves to have a player that is up and down, down and down and down, up, down and down and down, up and down, up, down, down. That you are paying 12 million a year. That no. Look at Lautaro. It's a good comment from Saraz. He's saying, look at Lautaro this year to 0 goals. Even more because he started already the end of last season. And Lautaro is the second most paid player. Because the strikers, they earn more. Lautaro is not finished now. Like he was not the best one of the world. Inter fans, they put him on, he needs to win the Ballon d'Or. How? Why? Because he's a player of Inter. No, it makes totally no sense that he wins the Ballon d'Or. But he's not a flop now, neither. So you need balance in everything. I believe. Anyway, Zaki, my brother, Zaki, thank you for the donation. Beppe, considering where we are coming from, and with the new philosophy and new players, I think we did quite well so far. This team will only get better. Well, but it's exactly what I said earlier. I am not happy because we don't win. I am not happy because we don't score. On the other side, I'm happy because we don't concede and we don't lose. And I wanted more because that's the thing. Juventus should have won today. We were stronger. And because it's the third 0-0 in a row, but all in all, if you're really objective and you are not a Juve fan, you're trying to be neutral without emotion, you're looking, you say, did you see last year? Did you see today? We are in our home, we are playing, we are not waiting. I remember games, guys, because we often forget, I remember some games, guys, where it was difficult to be here, post-game. It was really difficult because we didn't play, because nothing was happening, because we were waiting. Was tough, was really tough. And we changed that in 2 months. It's already a lot. Rocco to glory. My son, one of my sons. 15 months with us. Juventus playing tiki-taka with my mental health. Yeah. The funny thing is, since I'm young, because I watched Guardiola at Barcelona, Because my two brothers, younger than me, they were fans. They are Juve fans like me. They are Juve fans like me. But when Juve was not playing, they were watching Barcelona. Messi. Ancora Messi, ancora Messi, ancora Messi. Guardiola, I was disgusted. Mamma mia, this team was annoying me. La manita here, la manita there. These guys, they were keeping that ball, passing here, passing there, and they were never shooting on goal. And then you saw the result, it's 5-0, but how? I prefer, for example, what Ancelotti said yesterday. Hey, we are a rock and roll team. Our supporters, they don't want tiki-taka. It is a boring game. They want 3 touches and we score. I love, and now I'm watching a lot of ball possession, a lot of passes, but I don't feel it's a sterile ball possession just for the sake of having the ball possession. That's a big difference. I see a ball possession to try to find a way. At the moment, we don't find it. So we need to find the key. Probably tomorrow I will, or in the week, I will try to make a video that will be called Find the Key Juve, or We Found the Key. Maybe we found the key, eh? Maybe. At the moment, no. Arif, 35 months. Calma. Thank you for the membership extension. It is early, too many players, new style of play. It will take time to gel. I agree. Look, I'm happy. At the end, there are a lot of people are saying, calma, which we voted as well. Huh? Who is the man of the match? And we will go towards closing time. Huh? So, man of the match. I want to put Di Gregorio there as well, because of that save in the end of the first half. Extra, what a save. I want to put Locatelli, that has been fantastic. Again, I want to put Cambiaso. And I think I want to put Bremer. Is there someone I miss? Let me check. I didn't validate yet. Huh? So I have put Di Gregorio, Locatelli, Cambiaso, Bremer. This is more or less what you're writing. Referee, look, it's how long? 1 hour and 3 minutes that we are live. We didn't speak about the referee. I think, guys, in the future, when we will lose a game, when we will win a game, when there will be something, and I will complain about the referee, don't tell me, Beppe, you are looking for excuse every single time that we lose or we draw. No, because there were already some things against Juve that we won, or that we didn't win. I don't think that we start with it in a watch-along. Of course, live, you are speaking with emotions, you are not rational, you scream, you insult, it's not good, but you do these kind of things. But in post-game, I'm not looking at it as an excuse. Now I have to say that the referee destroyed the game. I don't know, intentionally, not intentionally, is he good, is he bad, I don't know. But he destroyed the game. There were no really huge, big things that he needed to take. It was actually a correct game, honestly. There is that fist hand of Buongiorno that, honestly, on the moment I get pissed off, but it's true that I didn't see the replay yet because they didn't show us. But the arm is along the body. But the fact that they don't stop the game when the ball is out to say, let's check it to be sure. That they don't show it to us. It's annoying. The fact that there is that retro pass and you see the conviction of the referee while the entire world is saying, it's dubious. It's not it is or it's not. It's, It's obvious, and you see that confidence is no. If you see that yellow card on Weston McKennie because he pulls the shirt slightly, but you don't give the yellow card on Politano on the 10th minute where he go with his studs, it's the difference. When you see that the Napoli is making sure that that game goes towards, let's lose time, let's do this, let's do that, and the referee is playing with it, is annoying it, and you see that small foul that is whistled because Juventus had a small contact, but the exact same foul doesn't happen there. And the referee is whistling here, and the referee is whistling there, and it's a small foul and he's whistling. Today I saw a throw-in, guys. I don't remember. Tell me, guys, if I'm wrong or right. I don't remember in my life a throw-in that you are taking more towards your side. Because let's say, here is where the throw-in was, okay? That's where you need to attack. That's where you need to defend. Normally, if you go higher and you win some meters, sometimes they even let it go. But if they whistle, but if they whistle, they are correct because you are winning meters. So they ask you to go back on the right spot. But I don't remember by heart when was the last time that they whistled when someone is actually going in their side. Because that was what happened. The ball goes out here. What they goes is you have two balls because they are there on the field. Instead of taking this one that is a bit more up, there was no in the middle. This one, they take this one, they play in the back. Because Juventus was extremely fast, he whistles to break the game so that Juventus goes back and do it a bit more forward. I never see that in my life. I've never seen it. That back pass to Napoli. On the moment I see it's a back pass. Then, honestly, I try to be objective, guys. Then I can be right, I can be wrong. There is a first shot or a pass, I don't remember. Anyway, the ball goes to the defender where, really, honestly, I don't think that his first intention is to pass that ball. Honestly. I don't think it is. Honestly, I think that first control goes a bit further from his foot than he was initially thinking. And because he sees that, and he sees the goalkeeper going and taking the ball, he's saying, go and take the ball. It becomes a pass. It becomes a pass. So the intention, first control, is not a pass, but it becomes a pass, and also because he's also saying to the goalkeeper, take it. Then it becomes a pass. But it's not that is annoying me. It's just the fact that the referee is 100% convinced immediately. No, it's nothing. And then, of course, you go towards these pictures. When he's walking in an airport, waiting to check in, and you see him with the bags of Inter. Guys. Of course. Because it's an accumulation of a small detail, a small detail, a small detail. I remember a referee never refereed Juventus anymore. Why? Because he didn't give a yellow card to Pjanic. Here we have a referee that is openly, publicly walking around with a bag of Inter. Tranquillo. And he's always refereeing. And when he's refereeing Juve, it's a disaster. Then, of course you think. Of course you say, basta, basta, basta. There are people saying, ciao Beppe, come stai? Come stai? Ti amo! Ciao Joe. It's a lot, ti amo. Tanto, mi ami. Grazie Joe. Grazie Joe. That's it. That's it. Okay, guys, I will close the live tomorrow. Big debrief here. I know. You will need to wait tomorrow. By the way, Bremer won with 45%, for 26 Cambiaso, 19 Locatelli, 8% Di Gregorio. Tomorrow you will have to wait because I need to go super far away tomorrow. At 8:30, I need to be at more than 1 hour drive from my house. Because we play a game early. And then the game. And then when it's over, I need to come back. Mom, I will be tired tomorrow. But anyway, if tomorrow you have nothing to do at a certain moment and you see a video that is uploaded, please watch it. That would be nice because I will be destroyed when I will upload it. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to all the Juventini that were here together with me. Let me check the result. What is the result of the other game? Lecce Parma 0-0. I have put Boni as a captain in my fantasy league. Grazie. If you want to, before closing the door of the live, can you put a maximum of like? Grazie, forza. Juve. Ciao a tutti. Ciao Neven. Ciao Alessio. Ciao Lester Gordon. Again, thank you to the people that helped me today supporting the channel, like Arif. Yeah, I want to make it a standard habit. Saying again, thank you. Arif, Rocco to Glory, Zaki, Dodi, Emran, Mohamed Youssef multiple times, Emran as well, Jean-Daniel Haddad, Luca Seminara, grandissimo, Mufid, Heitamatics, Dottore, Sir Raz offering, Abai Kura. Did I read Abai? I didn't read Abai. You see? The destiny. Abai, are you still there, my brother, my friend? How can we contact Abai to say, sorry, I didn't read Abai? I know I'm feeling bad, guys, about that. So, can you please help me, Naruto, Bogdan, whoever is there, next time that we are live, we see Abai, let me say double thank you to him. I know. Because he said Dusan is officially a problem. Nico lacks some creativity. This game needed Conceição. I still see important progress. Kalulu is impressing. Now, Alessio says, read his comment in tomorrow's video. I take a I took a screenshot. Bravo, Beppe. Otherwise, I will forget, of course. Otherwise, I will forget. Okay. Grande Hawaii. Okay, guys. Thank you, Neven. Thank you, Alessio, again. Mohamed Youssef, Thomas, Maklov. Grazie a tutti. Ciao, 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 ragazzi. Ciao a tutti. Forza.